Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another NLCA explainer video. Today we'll be going over the Lushun. First with commander build. I run Za Zingbing. Sorry for the butchering of the pronunciation. I hope I don't offend anybody. Um, his base trade tin opener is really nice because I get those AP shells. Nice and able to pen more since the HE is lackluster at times. So if you want the APs, then a lot better. Observant Rage in the first slot, pretty self-explanatory. Look at me now. I would like look at me now instead of Mortar. This is because Lucian gets a sonar, 5.4 km range sonar. So having having a stealth sonar is amazing. And look at me now is kind of essential for that. Perceptive. The turns are 360, so I feel like the gun traverse speed is kind of useless. So instead of that, I have Perceptive, and that way the incoming damage of my destroyer it's slower, and I still get RPF. And I spot torpedoes at a longer range, but that's not the biggest issue. Smoke on the water. I don't really think Knuckle Duster is needed. The torpedo detectability doesn't need to be better. It's deep water torps. So yeah, smoke on the water then, since I do want to use said smoke screens. Unstoppable, pretty self-explanatory. Most DDs needed. RGB, again to get that concealment down to that 5.3 kilometer range so that we can have that stealth sonar build. And then Bruce Fraser. The ship is quite slow, so Bruce Fraser helps a lot with that to make the ship actually usable because this ship it's pretty big, so it takes quite a bit of power for it to get up, for not to get up to speed, but to go fast, and it doesn't really go fast at all. So Bruce Fraser helps out. First upgrade, aiming systems mod 1, pretty self-explanatory. Prop mod, conceal mod, and then the reload's already good enough. It's 1.6, so this is not going to do that much. Instead, I run gunfire control systems to get a bit of extra range, so that I'm able to farm battleships and cruisers if the game is allowing me to do that. Like I said, we have that 5.4 sonar, just having a 5.3 detectability. It makes us very, very powerful indeed. We also get a very good repair party DD-wise. Um, I would. It's probably one of the better heals for DDs that you can get. So you're able to take quite a bit of damage in a match compared to some others. Your starting HP isn't the best compared to some other DDs, but it is by far no slouch. It doesn't have very low starting HP. You know, 18. I spawned in with 18.5, and that's without William Sims. So if I was spawned William Sims, that would be what, 21k? I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm not gonna claim to know that fact, but I think that's around the number you'd get. Actually, no, it would be way higher than 21. I just thought of that. Never mind. Imagine I didn't say that. Your HP would just be higher than what I have now. But instead of that, I want to use Bruce Fraser, just so I can get into caps a bit easier. Torps, like I said, they're deep water. 11 kilometers. So you're able to, yeah, I think 11 kilometers, 10 kilometers, that's about the max torp range you're gonna need. If you have anything more than that, you're not really gonna use the torps that much, unless if it's pan-European, you know, those are very fast. They're gonna hit at longer ranges. Now these torps aren't exactly the fastest, but they're not slow at all. When it comes to DD fights, this ship is able to pump out a lot of damage. It's got good reload, and if they go broadside, yes, you do actually have very usable AP.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Splits over
All
there.
stations requesting fire on the designated target. Achtung, melde Zielposition.
Mogami's leaving. I am pretty deep into this cap, but I don't think there's a radar here that would be able to get me. We can just gun this dude down. Nice blind fire by him.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Smoke screen set.
This ship, as you can see, has some very nice DPM. It is a machine gun, Ratstata. So when it comes to DD fights, you should be fine to deal with most things. Ships you need to be careful for are Katsunes and a lot. You know, radar DDs are going to overpower your sonar in range, and their HE does slap. Another DD that you should probably be wary of is Schultz and Elbing. You know, they do have a lot of HP, and they do pack a punch whenever it comes to their guns. The ship's kind of fat, as you can see, so overpens is not something your ship will really get. Most ships will just pen. Most DDs, that is. Actually, I think we want to farm this dude for a little bit.
Our team has taken the lead.
He's not going obliviously forward, so just 2 torps. Yeah, just 2 torps.
Attention, reporting the target position.
He just shot. I'm free to open gunboat because I know I'll have my smoke soon enough.
Smoke generator started.
Our team has taken the lead.
I do get him,
Enemy
which
cruiser
is nice.
destroyed.
Let's see how fast we'll be here. He'll be here in 23 seconds. That's unfortunate.
Our victory is in sight.
My torps don't reload fast enough. Maybe they do.
Smoke screen set.
Actually, I think they do. I will wait for him to rush me. I'll have that opportunity. Splits their MB. Team won't be able to do anything against him. I am unfortunately alone here. I'll try and stall this man as long as possible, but I will have to rush him when the time comes. I don't want him to spot me in case he knocks my torps. I want to have my torps ready, because even if they get knocked but they're already fully reloaded, then I'll have them.
Kamerad, ich brauche Ihre Unterstützung.
Well, the only thing I don't wish. I probably could have shot 1 rack, but I mean, who else am I gonna shoot torps at? Here you can see that heal, healing back full chunks of HP. So yeah, Ichi was the right move there for him, and he did get torp tubes, but like I said, if as long as I wait for those torps to be fully reloaded, I'll be completely fine. Those are Elbing torps. Elbing's here. Luckily I also have my smoke back, and my sonar's also already back. This is an interesting push.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Let the sea serpents fuel in.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
That was an interesting play by that Elbing. Will I get a Kraken? On the first recording too. That would just be swell. No, we're going for Kraken. We already won this game. It's time to be greedy. I'd say the game's won. You know, look at all this HP here on blue team. I think we deserve a Kraken. No, we didn't play all too well. I would say like that. I could have handled that a lot better at A. You know, not taking that Iowa shot, I guess. But I mean, he did just grant me the dub. If he decided to be smart, he would also be in a kiting position there. He was not. He decided to be broadside. Actually, I'll load the AP to begin with. See if that will help.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target. The
No.
sea's secrets revealed.
Yeah, no, I doubt that RPF is pointing towards that.
Our victory is in
No,
sight.
he's not. Yeah, there you see split torps. Ooh, he is far, isn't he? Baltimore's also not very tanky.
Requesting fire support. Call upon the sea to aid us.
No, why is this man so far from me?
I need fire support. The sea's wrath shall be unleashed.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
I can do that for free, basically. No, he's most likely going to be dead before this becomes an option.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
The ship is on fire.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Problem solved, sir.
I got my Kraken, and then you can see the point counter is almost thing, so I'm just popping my sonar to see if he's in the smoke screen. He's not, meaning that I won't probably be able to get him to to get that 6th kill, which is unfortunate. Just a 5, just a crack. Lushun, it is very strong. It's a good ship. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.